What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday night, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for Impact Wrestling. So we are here with our weekly Impact Wrestling watch along. Welcome into all of you, and happy Thursday. And right now, I am watching Zicky Dice versus Ace Austin on BTI. So of the ABC Club, Ace Austin and Zicky Dice with Johnny Swinger in his corner are going on right now, and it was hilarious. They made a comment saying that Zicky Dice's new hairstyle is compared to Harley Race.
When he said that, I started laughing. Like I
was too. I was too. I was too. That was pretty funny, man. I was like, wow, Harley Race commentary. Okay, and it kind of does.
It does.
He kind of does, to be honest. So we are all set to go for another episode of Impact Wrestling. Should be a good night tonight. We have a good card. And, of course, all waiting to see what's going to happen at Under Siege, which is coming up very soon. Of course, Trinity's first match, Iceman just mentioned, that will be our first match that we will see. Will be on Under Siege. Those of you who watch this with us on YouTube can get Under Siege for free on YouTube, so that's a good thing. But yeah, Trinity has basically an open challenge. Yeah, free is good, right? Free is good.
That's good.
But Trinity has an open challenge out basically, so anybody allowed to, come and challenge her. And Iceman's little tidbit of information was that someone who was not in Chicago that wants to challenge her. So obviously it would probably not have been any of the people we've seen there already. Not Deonna, not Jordynne Grace. The other knockouts that were there, obviously. So someone not there. So you can kind of wonder,
is it one of the knockouts?
That's a good question too.
Because if it's not one of the knockouts, I can tell you what I really want to see.
Yeah,
work with NWA, and maybe have Camille come over.
Wow, okay, that would be a hell of a first challenge.
Or Joe, if they're talking about one of the knockouts that wasn't in Chicago, I think your favorite female wrestler of all time fits that description.
Yeah. I wonder if she's cleared for competition. Yeah, right. That would be awesome. I don't know if those two ever wrestled in WWE. I kind of want to say no. I don't remember it ever happening, but yeah, that would be pretty amazing, man. So should be very interesting to see what's going to happen with that. But we'll get to the card in a second. Let me introduce or say hello. Introduce. You know who we are. I will say hello to everyone. Let's see who we got here. We got James Chadwick. We've got Derek Fleming. What's up, Derek? What's up, James? We've got Dylan. We have Anthony Slate, a member of the channel. Welcome, Anthony. Thank you for being a member of our channel. We appreciate it. And there is Bonkers as well. Yes, a real applause for our members. Aaron is here. Hey, Aaron. We've got Jason Peace, a member of the channel as well. Thank you very much, Jason, for being a member. Bonus Baby is here. It's Thursday night. Yes, it is. We've got to give me Trinity versus Tasha Steelz. That's a good pick, too. She wasn't there. So certainly could be. New Japan had to back out, and who did Australia call WWE? No, AEW. Australia called Impact. There you go. There you go. Has Ace Austin had his teeth done? Very white. Hello, Barry Monkey, by the way. Brandon Davey is here. Johnny Swinger will be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Could you freaking imagine? Could you imagine?
Who's this tribal chief, Daddy?
Oh my God! Could you imagine? That would be one for the record books. Jeff today has been glorious for one reason: not been on Twitter at all. Wow, James
that's a good day.
James took a Twitter break, dude. That's big for James. James is on there quite often, so that good for you, dude. Good for you, man. It's good to do that. It really is. It's good to get away. I haven't been on all that much other than when I put on the insider stuff a little bit too. So yeah, I hear you. I really haven't been on all that much either. But yeah, that's a good thing. It's a nice breath of fresh air. Okay.
I'll tell you, well, never mind. We'll get to that during the other favorite part of this show.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Okay. So our schedule. This basically is our last show for the week. No SmackDown, that is canceled for tomorrow, and then nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. Sunday, of course, Mother's Day, so nothing going on Sunday. Obviously, make sure that you celebrate that day with your moms and do what you do. But yeah, no streams for the weekend this weekend. So just this tonight, and then we're done. Next, I
want to say this one thing about Mother's Day.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all the future mothers. And I will say for those of you who are still blessed and fortunate to have your mother, try your best to love on them if things are good. I'll say, for those who don't have your mothers, try to keep the good times in mind. That's what's been getting me through the last few holidays. So just trying to remember the good stuff and not the loss as much. And that's been helpful, but just know that you have a community of people that love you, that are here for you. And Even though I don't get on Twitter all that much anymore, if you need some support, hit me up in the DMs. I'm here.
There you go. There you go. Was Giselle Shaw in Chicago? I don't know. We didn't see her, so I'm not really sure. People say no one cares or watches Impact, but they're going to Australia in a 10,000 seat arena. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. What is that going to be? Is it going to be a pay-per-view? Or is it just going to be just a separate show? That's pretty awesome.
Joe, if it's a pay-per-view, it's going to be a crazy, crazy time because of the time difference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even think about that. They're like, that is an insane time difference. I only know because when you watch the New Year's Eve celebrations, theirs happened like almost like hours and hours and hours before ours. So yeah, that would all. I think it's literally probably almost like it's got to be 10 hours. It's a long difference. So yeah, that might be one we might have to watch at some other time. Mother's Day is different from UK. We already had ours. Okay. Big triple threat match tomorrow on SmackDown. Tomorrow is the championship tournament. So yeah, they're continuing the championship tournament tomorrow. Andrew Stevens is here. What's up, Andrew? Always try to chat with family on days like that. Remember my mom, fun stuff. Have a laugh. Great match from Zicky. Yeah, Zicky actually looked pretty good. Yeah, he did. He lost, but he looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Peace is here. I forgot to say, Jason, thank you for being a member of the channel. To you, we appreciate it. That said, we did put the poll out for the members. You voted, and the member stream will be an Ask Abby's stream. So that was what everyone voted for. So that will be a members only stream, basically. So you can come on there. You can probably share theories and things like that, do that kind of stuff. That's what it'll be. So for you members, that's what we're going to do. We'll get you a date, and we'll let you know when that will be. But that was what was voted for. So, okay, BTI has just ended. And I guess, Jeff, we'll look at the card for tonight, man. It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a good card here.
Yeah. Okay. So we saw Ace Austin win the BTI match. Let's go. We'll go top to bottom. Of course, we have the third part of the really cool interview with Frankie Kazarian tonight. That has been really awesome. Very good, like inside of Frankie's career look at him and how he came to Impact, and he was talking about AEW and other things. So very, very interesting interview with him so far. Looking forward to hearing part 3, Jeff. Uh-oh. I think I lost Jeff.
Uh-oh.
There you are.
Work that time. Okay. No, I was just saying this has been so well done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to this too. Really, really loving what they're doing with this.
Yeah, for sure.
Vignettes.
For sure. Then we have the Good Hands versus Decay. So the Good Hands versus Decay tonight. So that's the Goons, as I like to call them. The Goons. We should just call them Goons. It's Goons for short. I mean, GOO from the first one and N and S from the second. The Goons versus Decay. Decay, listen, Crazy Steve, Tarus. Oh, man, I got to like Decay in this one, Jeff. I think the Goons without Bully are really not much of – they don't have too much going on.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree with that. They did get taken out. I'm trying to think of who it was, but it was just one person. Was it Dango or
Dango? Yes, yeah, I think it was Dango. Yeah, the on that mystery will probably keep going on tonight too. Who took out Santino? I'm sure we'll probably get more of that tonight too. Heather's here. What's up, Heather? R.I.P. Stevie Bradley, aka Enforcer from Going in Raw. Going in Raw. I'm not familiar with that or with who he is. Enforcer from Going in Raw. I don't know who that is. But yeah, obviously, rest in peace if he passed away for sure. Good evening, Brandon. Hello to you. Let's see who else popped in. John G. Hey, John G. I'm pretty sure Decay will win. Yes. All right. Nick Aldis, debut match. Nick Aldis' first match on Impact is against Sheldon Jean. So he had some words with Kenny King, but obviously going to take on Sheldon Jean here. So just watch out for a possibility of an appearance by Kenny King here, Jeff.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe to say that we'll see Kenny. Yeah. I think he'll make an appearance.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I would agree. I would see some shenanigans there. Steven Larson's Going in Raw podcast on YouTube and Twitch. I've never ever heard of it, Heather. I've never watched it or heard of it. What is it? A big like wrestling podcast? I don't know. I've never heard of it before. But that's not good news, obviously. Hope nothing. I you have to tell me like a little bit about him. I really don't know much about him. This one, Jeff, is going to be really good. Masha Slamovich against Killer Kelly.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. This is going to be a good match. I think a lot of people have been wanting to see this. We got a little tease when they did those groups, the Bully versus Tommy group. So we got a little tease of it. But now we're getting a full-on match, dude. This is going to be interesting. It's funny too, Jeff, because I kind of think that both of them kind of need a win. So this is going to be important direction, I think, for them, both of them, to see where they're headed. Because whoever loses, they're going to really have to, I don't know, maybe one of them will have a character change, maybe something like that. But it's a pretty important match, I think, for two women who could use a win here.
Yeah, both can use a win.
Yep.
And I was just about to say Masha really needs a win because of the streak that she's been on, but then you think about Killer Kelly and she's had similar results. So
yeah,
I think this really is a toss up. I think the winner of this match is going to, I think a couple things could happen here. The first is I think the winner ends up being catapulted up in the card a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe they face Trinity at some point soon, something like that.
Okay.
The other possibility is, what if we get them as a team?
I don't know. That would be okay. Yeah, I'd be down with that.
What if after the match, let's say it ends with shenanigans and we don't get a clear finish and they join forces?
I'd be down with that. That'd be a pretty deadly tag team for sure. Yeah. Okay. I'd be down with that. That'd be awesome. Steven Larson do WWE podcast AEW. They used to do Impact a while back, and Forcer was their co-host. Died from leukemia late. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Slamovich versus Kelly is exactly the match to show off the quality of the women's division to new viewers coming to see Trinity. Masha needs to win more. Hey, gang. Hey, Deonna. How are you? Jeff booking predictions again. LOL. Masha and Kelly, that's a badass team. Yeah, it would be. Andrew says, Damien texted me to wish you well today. He could not hop on the stream due to internet issues. He's having dinner right now. Oh, okay. We'll tell him we said hi. Too bad he couldn't make it. All right.
We'll be saying we'll keep all the folks with that podcast in our thoughts and prayers.
For sure.
Yeah, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You never want to hear that from anyone, let alone people who do similar things to what we do. So yeah, absolutely. Knockouts Tag Team Championships. It's Taylor Wilde and KiLynn King versus Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. Now, normally you would kind of think that Deonna and Jordynne would have an edge, but the problem is going to be here is how well are they going to work together? Going to be facing each other at Under Siege. A lot of stress there because if Jordynne loses, no more shots at the title, while Deonna is champion. So this is going to be interesting to see. I kind of got to go with the Coven here, Jeff, simply because I think it probably is going to break down a little bit between Deonna and Jordynne.
All right. So here's my wild stuff. I'm sorry. What if, because we always see that, right?
Right.
We see the people that are facing off against each other having problems because they always inevitably end up in a tag match where they're
team together. Yeah.
same, and we always see the team kind of split up and fracture. But what if we see a little bit of that, but in spite of that, they still win? Now they're knockouts tag team champions going against each other in a couple weeks.
That would put a real fork in the plans.
Mm-hmm.
That would be different. Because James said too. Oh no, not the can they coexist thing. Yeah, it is a wrestling trope. It happens a lot. When you're going to get big matchups between two people, they end up putting them in a tag team together. It's just a wrestling thing. They do it a lot. So maybe they throw a little bone, and we get something completely different. And they win the tag team championships. That would give Deonna 2 belts. And then Jordynne, of course, and then and then now they have to go up against each other, tag team gold, the champions. That would definitely put a wrench in everything. Would definitely be something very different from what I've seen before. So would be awesome. I think something very interesting and something you don't see happen usually. So I'd be okay.
And I will say this: if that does happen, I do not work for Impact, but you can say I do, I guess.
Jeff is like the human. Jeff's like the human disclaimer. He says that a lot. I don't work for Impact, but yet all these things come true. They all come true. I would probably bet on the things you say, dude. I probably would. If I had money, I probably would. By the way, Jade and Josh were in the Impact chat during BTI, and so was Zicky Dice. Oh, on the channel. Oh, that's cool. During his match with Ace Austin. Very cool. Alicia's here. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Can I borrow your pillow and blanket for when Nick comes on? Alicia's a big Nick Aldis fan, if you didn't already know. And lastly, we have a World Championship match. Steve Macklin will defend against Rhino. So Rhino taking a shot at Steve Macklin and that world title. Of course, PCO right around the corner for Macklin. So, Rhino is a tough customer as well. I'm sure maybe Heath will be out there by his side to make sure nothing happens in the way of any sort of shenanigans. But we'll see. Don't really think Rhino stands much of a shot here, but it's interesting to see. Him getting a title match against Macklin. And I don't know, this one kind of has shenanigans written over it too, because maybe PCO shows up, maybe something happens to that effect, and kind of gives us a little preview into what we're going to see next from Macklin. But listen, to just have a title match on a regular Thursday show, pretty cool thing, Jeff. A little little something different.
Yeah, it's something different. It shows that your heel champion is going to be a fighting champion and not kept off of TV, which is a good thing. I'll say this too. I wouldn't be surprised if they start having Steve Macklin beat some of the more notable names.
Yes.
As he continues his reign. Because think about that, superpower against superpower.
Right.
When Josh comes back.
Oh yeah.
How you can build that up. You can say I've beaten the people that you have, and I'll beat you too. And I mean, there's a lot of places you could go with that if you did.
Yeah, definitely. For anybody who might be interested, Josh is still on the shelf, said he might try to drop in BTI more often. I've never understood that. Championships mean money for Jordynne. It would be extra money for Deonna. It would be even more extra money. Why don't we win together to get money, then fight each other? Trying to make logic out of it. Yes. Jason Stauffer is here. I'm well aware. I'm not really confident at this point in them winning. I don't really think they will. If they do, it'll be a surprise for me. But I'm not really confident in it. They blew it in game 3. They should have won in overtime in that game and then just got blown out in the last game. So I'm not really that confident in them. All I will say is this: if the Lakers and Philadelphia play one another, I don't know. Well, I probably would throw up. And I definitely would not watch it. They are my 2 most hated teams in basketball. So definitely would have no interest in watching that. And it would be yet another reason why I say, and I'm going to be polite, PHUCK, Philadelphia. Yes, I really cannot stand the fact that it's like 1980 all over again, where all those sports teams from that city are going to their championship games. And I can't take it. I absolutely can't take it. I would rather anyone win than Philadelphia. Anyone, any team, anywhere. Maybe the Lakers are close to being on par with that in basketball, but I hate. Did I say it enough? Hate Philadelphia. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm hoping if Philly does win, I hope Miami wins, and I hope Jimmy Butler decides to take it out on them for getting rid of him for Ben Simmons. Remember Ben Simmons? You know, he's on New Jersey now. Yeah, so I would have to root for Miami, and I'm no big fan of theirs either. But yes. So thank you for translating, James. Yes. Okay. Well, there you go.
Bonus, baby. Atlanta is done.
Atlanta's coming out of the East if they aren't playing Denver. The Heat. Yeah, Atlanta's long gone, dude. Boston could knock them out in the first round. So they knocked them out in the first round. And Denver is playing the Suns right now. And the Heat are playing the Knicks. So
yep.
Suns-Knicks finals. That would be different. I kind of don't think the Knicks really have enough to take out either. I don't think they have enough to take out Miami, Philly, or Boston, to be honest. Not yet. They're kind of young. So, no, I don't like you. You're us, Michael. Do you live in Philadelphia? Can you call yourself us, or are you just a fan? Because I mean, come on. If you're saying us, you have to live there, right? You're like you're a Philadelphian. So if you live there, you could say you're us. If you're just a fan, I don't know, right? I don't know. Okay. Enough about that. I'm sure I'll find out by the time this stream is over if they won or if they didn't. And, you know, like I always say, and I guess I look at sports a little differently now. It's not something any of us can control. If they lose, they lose. I mean, it is what it is. It sucks, but what are you going to do? They lose. We're not the ones playing, right? So, all right, let's go to something a little more chipper and talk about food. Because that's always fun, you know. So let's talk about what we had for dinner today. Lunch, breakfast, whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't discriminate. Let us know what kind of good eats that you had today. I will say I had my wife and daughter brought me Chick-fil-A. So I had nuggets and I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich and I had some of their French fries with the Polynesian sauce. So I had Chick-fil-A today and a vanilla culotta from Dunkin' Donuts, which I stopped and got because it's kind of warm out today too. So there you go. There you go. That's what I was eating today. Jeff, did you eat anything yet or no?
I am currently eating.
Okay.
I had not had anything all day.
Okay.
Because work. That's all that needs to be said. So right now I'm having a Reuben.
Oh, nice.
Waffle fries.
Ooh.
And I also have some sweet potato wedges.
Nice. Damn. That sounds good, dude. Roast beef. What kind of Reuben? Turkey, roast beef? What?
Roast beef.
Roast beef, yeah. Okay. And sauerkraut?
Yep.
Okay, nice. I always went for a Rachel, which was made with turkey and coleslaw. So yeah, but they're good. They're good. They're like a grilled sandwich. But yeah, good stuff. All right, let's see what we have here in the chat. I had Southern chicken breast burgers. Ooh, that sounds good. Chicken and waffles, Brandon Davey. That's comfort food. Hamburger and chili fries. King Vitamin cereal tonight. I finally found it. What is King Vitamin cereal? Is that a brand of cereal that I don't know about? What is that? Is it like Captain Crunch? King Vitamin? Like what? What is it? You have to tell me. I have never heard of that. Southern fried chicken, says James. Brandon says hot dogs and French fries. Gonna have Italian meatballs with potatoes, then some cookies and cream ice cream and an iced coffee while I'm watching Impact, says bonus baby. Cheeseburger Impact. And fries for Damien, air fried fish fillet fries, and a kitchen sink cookie from Panera Bread. Nice.
Oh, sounds good.
Apple walnut salad. Here we go. Aaron tops the list. Apple walnut salad with chicken, spring mix, grilled white chicken meat, blue cheese, glazed walnuts, dried cranberries with sweet onion vinaigrette. Dude. Dude. Oh man, Aaron, you gotta be some kind of chef or a cook or a gourmet something. Hassan is here. Hello, how are you? Derek says similar to Captain Crunch, but for the hood. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I applaud it.
Oh, it's a hood Captain Crunch. Okay.
And I knew Derek was gonna say it in a much better way than I could have said it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
yeah. You know what, Derek? One of these days, I'm gonna send Joe a care package, and I'm gonna collect all of these items. I'm just gonna send it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Grilled salami with a pickle and slaw. I've never heard of grilled salami. I like salami. I've never had it grilled. I got cheap 4-cheese pizza, but put spinach, ham, and mushrooms on top. Was quite nice. There you go. You mean like a Totino's party pizza? Like the frozen ones, the little tiny ones that cost they used to be like 99 cents or a couple dollars now. DiGiorno pepperoni pizza, says Michael King. Husband and mom-in-law had supreme pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Oh, God, Pizza Hut's so good. I had the spicy garlic wings, fish, chips, and cheese. And I also bought an 8-pack of jam donuts, but was too stuffed to eat them. There's always tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
Very true.
I'll eat donuts tomorrow. Yes, he needs to try it all. LOL. Rice and chicken and banana, says John G. King vitamin cereal. That's old school. Got to eat King vitamin cereal out of a silver cake mix bowl with a wooden spoon. What?
Yes. Bonus baby. Yes.
Oh my God. I
man, that takes me back right there.
Conrad is there. Now I got to look this up because I got to see. Like, is this? I have to look this up now.
Oh man, I have been there.
There's no. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
This is a king on the box.
Yeah.
12 essential vitamins and iron. Okay. And it's made by Quaker. Who knew?
What's up, Conrad?
Now that you started this discussion, chat, you need to tell me favorite cereal. Tell me what your favorite cereal is. You need to, I'm going to give you a weird one because I've had, oh my gosh. But mine is a weird one, but I've always loved them. And one of the things I loved about eating them was I put them in the milk. And when I would eat the cereal in my mouth, the milk would dissolve it and it tasted amazing. So favorite cereal, let me know right now. Jeff, what's favorite all-time cereal? What is it?
Favorite all-time, man.
All-time favorite cereal.
All right. Just for nostalgia, I'm not saying that this is my favorite.
Yep,
because
all good.
To me, there's only one favorite. There's only one choice here.
Okay.
But you remember the Pops?
Oh, yeah. So you're talking about sugar corn pops?
The corn pops or the smacks.
Oh, yeah. Sugar. Yep. Mm-hmm.
My grandmother every morning used to fix me a bowl, and she would put sugar in the bowl too. So,
oh my goodness,
I already had sugar.
It's a sugar rush,
and she added more sugar, and it was my favorite thing ever.
That'll get you going to school. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But my favorite all-time cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could see that. Count Chocula, says John Kessler. The monster cereals are always good. My favorite though was Boo Berry. That was my favorite one. I like Boo Berry. And then, did you ever have Fruit Brute? It only lasted a good maybe 2 months before they took it off the shelves. They did bring it back. It tastes like Trix. Very similar to Trix, and that's probably why it didn't sell. Did you know there was Mr. T? Absolutely. The 1980s had cereal brands for everything.
Oh, man.
Not just Mr. T. If there was something popular, it had a cereal in the 80s. So yes, I did know there was a Mr. T cereal. There was cereal for everything back then. Everything. James Chadwick has 3: Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies, and Sultana Bran. Cocoa Pops or Cocoa Puffs. I wonder if they're similar to ours. Round, yes. Rice Krispies, of course. Sultana Bran, I have never heard of. Cookie Crisp. Nice. Okay. Cocoa Puffs is Brandon. Since I'm a gluten-free, it's either old school Cheerios or Rice Krispies. You know what, Heather? I love Cheerios to this day. And I think it's because when my mom was pregnant with me, my mom was told by her doctor to always eat Cheerios as a snack. And to this day, I love Cheerios. So yeah, they weren't allowed. It was weird when women had children back then. They weren't allowed really to eat a lot. They weren't allowed to gain a lot of weight. Doctors would not let them. So they would make them eat stuff like that, like more healthy things. Captain Crunch Peanut Butter Crunch with ice cold evaporated milk, Bay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, Captain Crunch Peanut Butter, Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs. That seems to be popular. And Sugar Smacks. I like them. They're like puffed wheat. My mom used to buy bags of puffed wheat and would just put sugar on them. And very similar to that. They're actually pretty good for you. Corn Flakes. Okay. Fruit Loops. Yeah. Fruit Loops are good, dude. You know what mine is? Honeycombs.
Oh,
I loved honeycombs. They were big cereal thing. They looked like flowers, right? Like bee honeycombs, but they had a little hint of honey. And they would, if you had them in the milk, they didn't get soggy. Like a lot of other cereals just get soggy, soak in the milk right away. They didn't. But like I said, put it in your mouth and you get a good swig of milk with it. And then you would kind of just like, it would kind of melt in your mouth. And then you'd get the honey and sugar taste. Oh, dude, I love honeycombs. Always did. And my mom, when I was younger, used to always feed us cream of wheat. And I actually like cream of wheat. I like that more than oatmeal. I did put sugar, put little cinnamon in it, whatever. I was always a fan of that too. Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay. Yep. Cookie Crisp. A lot of people saying that one. Pumpkin Spice Cheerios. You only get those one time of the year though, Aaron. They only come out in the fall.
You know what? Aaron has a vault.
He has a stock of it. Okay. Yeah. He has a stock of it on a shelf somewhere. Cereal first, then milk. You're talking about what do you pour first? Mine's always a cereal first and then the milk. Yeah. Impact's going to Australia. Yes. I wonder if that's why I love Philly cheesesteaks. Oh, God, Conrad, stop mentioning Philadelphia. Strawberry Cheerios. I have blueberry ones now. I didn't know they existed either. They have all kinds of different Cheerios. There's chocolate and peanut butter, strawberry chocolate,
cinnamon.
The apple say yep.
Yeah.
The apple ones. Yep. Multi-meal s'mores. Honeycomb. Yeah, dude, I love honeycomb. I don't know why. I always did. Always loved. Lucky Charms, good one. Fruit Loops is a good one. Next week, overrated and underrated. We get off on weird discussions, don't we? That's all right, though. It's all in good fun. We've got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes to go. Big news about Impact going to Australia. That's pretty amazing, considering that, WWE, I know, was talking to them about having a wrestling event there. AEW kind of wanted it too, and Impact got it. That's huge. Huge. I wish we could do the damn watch along, but Jeff and I were just talking about that a little earlier before you jumped on. That the time difference is insane. I want to say it's got to be 10 hours or more that they're ahead. So depending upon when, I don't even know. It blows my mind. I don't even know what to make about it, but I would doubt we would be able to do it because it'd probably be either extremely late here or very, very, very early. So
right now it is 10:25 a.m.
Yeah, see, So if they
Friday, it's already Friday there.
See, so if they started it at 8, let's say, right, our time or their time, that would be 10 o'clock in the morning, our time. So that's not going to happen unless they do. Listen, if they do it during my week of vacation, I could swing it. If not, yeah, that one we'll have to end up watching that at some point after. So. When is Sue Young going to return? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, the fact that Rosemary's kind of dabbling with the undead realm is a good sign, I guess. Why not? Why not? Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Special K, healthy cereal as well. Just tweeted you pics of the Cocoa Pops and so. Okay, let me see what this looks like. Let me see what this looks like from James Chadwick. Cocoa Pops and Sultana brand. Let's see. Okay. No, your Cocoa Pops. Oh, they're Kellogg's. They kind of look like Cocoa Krispies. Yeah, they kind of look like Cocoa Rice. So they kind of look like Cocoa Krispies. Sultana brand crunchy flakes of wonderful, wholesome wheat with juicy sweet Sultana. What is that? Is that a fruit? Almost kind of looks like, is it raisins? I wonder if that's what it is. It's similar to, it kind of looks like Raisin Bran. Okay.
Almost, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hoping she'll return with Rosemary when they return. They have s'mores cereal. Dude, they have so many different kinds now. So many different kinds of cereal. Oh, by the way, while we're talking food, Jeff, are you a Rita's fan? Do you go to Rita's for Italian ice?
We don't have them around here, but I do like Rita's Italian ice.
They're having now. They're apparently just getting a Dr. Pepper flavor ice.
Oh,
yep. And they do those things called gelatos where they put the ice in with their custard. Could you imagine a Dr. Pepper with the vanilla custard? It would be like a Dr. Pepper float.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait until they get it. I have it. I actually I put it into let my text messages know when it comes because listen, soda flavor anything. I'm all in. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, dude, I have to have that. Today was a food day. A lot of people texted me. Like one of my friends texted me something today with what was it with a new flavor of? Let me see. Oh, my friend Ed texted me this Sour Patch Jeff peach.
Oh man,
Sour Patch peach, and they look like little butts. They look like butts. They look like gummy butts. But Sour Patch peach, they have those in Dollar General. He also texted me this Sour Patch Kids, Jeff, blue raspberry.
Wow.
So Sour Patch Kid, and then he texted me this, and he got to try this, and I've been looking for this for everywhere, and I cannot find it. Mountain Dew Summer Breeze, new flavor, and you know what it tastes like, Jeff? Bomb Pops. Freaking ice cream bomb. You've had Bomb Pops.
Oh yeah.
The red, yellow, and blue that tastes like blue raspberry when you and he said the Mountain Dew tastes just like Bomb Pops. Just like it. And then Twisted Tea. If you're an alcohol drinker, Twisted Tea made a Bomb Pop flavored Twisted Tea. So there you go. All this cool stuff coming out, man. There's all that cool flavored stuff and everything like that. That's so good. 45 seconds to go. It looks like we're going to be started. 36, 35. Countdown is on. So you're eating. I remember the Raisin Bran commercial. Are you talking about the California raisins? Is that what you're talking about, Aaron? I heard it through the grapevine commercials. Oh
man.
So good with the cat. They were so popular. Those little claymation raisins that came out singing that, they made toys of them. They may have even had
a Christmas album.
That I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff, someone made a video game of the California raisins.
Yep.
They were immensely popular in the 80s. Immensely. So Sour Patch Peach, we've been selling those in the store I work at for almost that. Really? I've never seen him. He hasn't either. It's weird. We don't sometimes get stuff like that up this way. for a little bit. Sometimes something has to be out for a little while, and then we get it. But I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. What I love is cola candy. If anybody ever knows, and this includes you people overseas, and ever know of a place where they sell, because I love, they make little, Haribo makes little gummy cola bottles. Love them. I love anything cola flavored, but it's very hard to find candy around me that has cola flavored in it. Those Haribo ones I've seen, but there's very little. And now they made Coca-Cola Tic Tacs, which I literally had to go on a mission to find when they first came out. Because I love the flavor of cola. Love cola flavored stuff.
Do you like the Haribo cola?
The cola things? Yeah, I do. But you know what? They made another one that has like sugar on them, which I like them better. Okay. And I only ever found them one time. But no, I do. They have those in Rite Aid. I can get those pretty much everywhere. Yeah. In my freezer, I got Terry's chocolate. Oh, you got the ice cream bars? Dude. Are they good? I'm jealous. I'm really, really jealous. Coca-Cola Tic Tacs and cola. Yeah, the Tic Tacs are really good. You don't understand how much of a mission I went on to find those. Do you know? I'll let you know a secret. I called Target because Target was the only store here that had them. When they first came out, they said they were limited edition. Well, yeah, a year later, they're still out. So I don't think they were very limited. I called my local Target because it said they had them. This may have been the first time I've ever done this. Asked to speak to a manager because the person couldn't tell me why I couldn't come and buy them. They were like, "Well, we have them in the back, but we're not allowed to sell them until." I'm like, "I want to speak to your manager." I actually literally had a manager call me back because I bought literally a case of them, when they first came out, and I told her, I said, "Listen, all I want to do is I want to come to your store and I want to buy these damn things." And she said, "Oh, well, the candy guy has to come on. He's the person who has to put them on a display." I'm like, "I just want to buy them. I don't care." Like, I went nuts. My whole work was laughing their asses off because I was going nuts about getting these Coca-Cola Tic Tacs. Crazy. Crazy. I remember Rainbow Sherbet Ice. Oh, yeah. Rainbow Sherbet. Yeah. I've had that many, many times. Did a lip sync contest that was a mashup of the California Raisins and Young MC. Bust a Move. I know that very well. We wore garbage bags and called it Bust a Grapevine. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right, guys, here we go. We're underway. Let's see what we got to open the show. Where else can you go for a stream that you get to talk about goofy food and gummy bears and Coke bottles and all this stuff other than here? I guarantee you probably would never be able to find another stream like this.
And candy that looks like a butt.
And butt candy, yes. 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 You can't say we don't have fun here. Hello, John L. How are you? Yeah, you can't say we don't have fun in this stream. It's extremely silly and goofy sometimes, but it's fun. Oh, look what we're starting out with. Masha Slamovich.
They just want to start like this, I guess. Okay.
Oh my God, Masha and Killer Kelly.
All right. Thanks, Impact. Yeah, this one's going to be good.
Oh, this is going to be a good match. Let's go, Kelly. How long before Nick Aldis wins the Impact World Champion? I think it'll be a while. Because I don't think they're going to take the belt off of Macklin so soon. Yeah, I remember how he fought to get it. So plus they kind of have to let some heels kind of reach right for that title a little bit now that Josh doesn't have it anymore. So I think it'll be a while.
Here's a question for all of you. Joe, I want you to answer this too.
Okay.
Josh comes back. Do you want to see Josh versus Macklin to finish the story, to steal a phrase, or do you want to see Josh against the heel Nick Aldis? Or face? I mean, you could do a face versus face or a heel Nick Aldis. Which would you like to see?
That's a great question, but I think I'd still want to see Josh and Macklin just because we didn't get it. And I think it would have been a banger of a match. So I think I would say Josh, even though Aldis and Josh would be tremendous too, and it might happen. It could happen. So I'd go for, but I think I'd lean toward Josh and Macklin simply because, again, we just never got it. We didn't get it. So I think I'd want to see that match. Chat, what do you think? Who would you rather see? Let Jeff know. Steve Macklin, Nick Aldis says Little Silver. That's a good question. I agree about Josh and Macklin. Look at this. We got a quick cover attempt from Killer Kelly. Ooh, some knees here from Masha. Slamovich arm drag takedown. Down goes Killer Kelly. And wow, huge kick from Masha. Going for a quick cover herself. One, nope. Masha versus Killer Kelly in a monster's ball. We're gonna get Sami Callihan and Diener. I'm almost bet you. I think you mentioned it, James, in a monster's ball. Maybe Aldis gets a winner. What about a triple threat, Jeff?
I'd be okay with a triple threat.
Aldis, Macklin, and Josh.
And Josh, yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Masha on the outside. Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly just enjoys pain, dude. Look at that. Wow, look at that. What a shot and a kick from Killer Kelly. And down goes Masha to the floor.
All right, I'm almost done stuffing my face. I apologize.
Oh, hey. Eat away, dude. If you go on Amazon, you might be able to get 3 kilogram bags of cola bottles, small and giant ones like we do here. Yeah, I always forget to look on Amazon for stuff like that. It's weird. Yeah, I probably can find stuff on there. How are those orange ice cream bars? Are they good? I'd imagine they probably are chocolate orange. Ugh.
I've still not had one.
You never had a chocolate? Oh, dude.
No.
They're so good. We get the dark and the light ones. I kind of like the light ones better. I like dark chocolate, but I like the light ones better, I think, with orange.
Yeah. This is everything I thought it'd be up to this point. Just physical and back and forth.
The display of strength here from Killer Kelly, holding her up there.
Ooh.
Into that suplex, goes for a cover, gets a 2. Not tried them yet. We'll let you know. I read online that Speedball wants to hold both X Division Championship and the Impact Championship at the same time. I could see that. Those Apple Tango ice lollies I got are lush. Uh-oh. Oh, face first into the apron. Good thing
that might hurt a little.
Yeah, a little bit. Good thing she had the mouthpiece in. She might have lost some teeth. Heather saying, you never had a Terry's. Face purple crying, face purple.
I know I'm deprived.
We only get them up here for the holidays. That's it. And usually it's only Christmas. We don't get them for Easter or anything like that like they do overseas. We only see them usually for Christmas time.
Ooh.
Head first into the bottom turnbuckle.
See, I feel like Masha got a little bit away from this kind of style.
Brutal
over the last several matches.
Agreed. Here's a cover. That was close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Masha came in just like absolutely brutal.
Yeah. Just
like this.
Like this.
Pulling up on Killer Kelly's nose. Now she's got a chin lock there. Almost into a submission. Almost like a kind of like a camel clutch. Now she's biting her head like an apple.
Yep. She's trying to get into Decay. That's what she's trying to do.
Apparently. Bite her face off. Yes. This match is great. At least the hair color is not the same. No, it's one is fiery red. The other is like a pinkish black and red.
Oh,
Killer Kelly's still in trouble here. There's a big kick to the side of the jaw by Masha, and Kelly is in trouble.
yeah, she's in trouble.
1, 2, nope. Kick out barely at 2.
They're advertising those retro nights.
Retro nights, yeah. Well, we were just talking about retro stuff, so there you go.
Yeah, this is the Masha that was so dominant to start.
Brutality from Masha Slamovich. Kelly, though, hoists her up. Now is she going to bounce her off of that top turnbuckle?
That's some strength right there.
Yeah, it is. She holds on and does it again. Oh, consecutive headbutts. He goes for a third.
Oh,
Killer Kelly looking to the
oh man.
Kelly's losing part of her wardrobe.
Yeah, she is.
Double boots over in the corner, and Masha is German cover 1, 2, no.
Oh,
it was close. I'm way behind on Impact. This is a hard-hitting match. It is 2 roundhouse kicks, as Aaron. Don't know if you do Calipo ice lollies in America like we do here, but we got cola ones now as well. Has the limited limas. I've never heard of them, actually, James. We might have something similar. The only cola ice things we have are Icy brand. They have cola and cherry ice, like ice pops kind of things.
oh, what a forearm. Good Lord.
Oh, look at this. Look at the strength here from Masha Slant. Look at the.
Wow.
I mean.
Wow.
Oh, this isn't going to be. Oh, that's got to be it. 2. No. How did she kick out of that? It was like a reverse pile driver. I mean, look at this. Good Lord. I don't know how she kicked out. Underhook headbutts, muscle buster. I mean, Kelly. Yeah, all right. Kelly reverses it. Wow, chops to the throat. Yeah, these women are going all out. Killer clutched it. Nope. 2, no, and another kick out. Just when one of them thinks they have the advantage, this has been
just as back and forth as you can be. Both getting their stuff.
Killer clutch, but Masha saying no.
No.
Now, Killer Kelly has to watch. Her shoulder was down. She held on to it, though, and now she's not letting go. Masha's going to work out of the corner, though. She reverses it. 1, 2, oh! Uh-oh. What was with the lights there?
I don't know. It was a little weird, right?
Yeah, what was with the white light? So Masha won, but Killer Kelly, we got some weird white lights there. And Kelly is...
That was odd.
That was very odd. So Masha won the match, but Killer Kelly just held on to that hold she had, And then those white lights flashed.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on there? Ooh, what's going on there? We got Kenny King and Sheldon Jean backstage. Kelly joining Taylor Wilde, the Coven. It could be. Could be the Undead Realm opening up too. Maybe. Kenny trying to coach up Sheldon Jean here.
Wow. Up next, too. And we don't get no stinking commercials.
No commercials. Down Under Tour, there it is.
Sure.
Friday, June 30th and Saturday, July 1st.
Interesting.
Going back and showing the highlights from this match. Or the highlights from Trinity's debut. Roddy Piper finished. Wait, there's a show on July 1st. That's a Saturday. Yeah, but like we were saying, if it's in Australia, Heather, it's going to be a very, very, very weird time. It could be what I'm guessing it might be is it could just be tapings. They might just be taping the shows there, and then having them on Thursday, the Thursday after, or whenever they decide to have them. But it could be something like that. There's Trinity backstage. Trinity saying the energy was amazing, the electricity. She says, I got my eyes on the Knockouts World Championship.
Of course she does.
Right. Oh.
Uh-oh.
That, of course, is the liaison of Giselle Shaw. That's Jay. He works here. Kenny King. Kenny King coming out to the ring, I guess, to observe this match, possibly. No, anybody but him. Trinity versus Shaw. Could be. Yeah, it could be. James says, love Gia. Yeah, Derek, I saw, and Jason Tatum has 1 point. 1 point. And they're somehow winning by 7 at the half. 1 point. He's a tremendous player, but I don't know what's going on with him. He just seems like he shrinks in big moments. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is. He has had terrible starts the last 3-4 games. Now, last year he was having problems with his elbow, or I think it's his elbow or his wrist. I think it was his wrist, but I don't know. But I mean, if he's hurt like that's, and it's this bad, then he shouldn't be playing. He's a liability. I get he's great. My one friend told me he has 6 assists and 7 boards. So, I mean, he's doing stuff otherwise, but still 1 point for a guy who is supposed to be the best player on the team. Like, that's, I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't. I don't know if he's just slumping, if it's in his head at this point. I don't know. Nick Aldis is in the ring for the first time. since he's returned to Impact. What's causing all this? Sheldon Jean on his way out, and we're going to have our first match from Nick Aldis. Sheldon Jean. The national treasure, yes.
Kenny King landing on thick.
Yes. Kenny King at the announce table. Using his NWA team, Sheldon Jean coming over trying a big kick to start out the match. Nick Aldis puts him in a headlock, off the ropes, shoulder block, right down into a pinning combination. Another shoulder block, same thing. Snap takedown. All this working very, very quickly. Wagga Wagga NSW Australia. Wagga Wagga. I bet Billy Corgan feels a right git letting all this walk. He's on tour, I think, with the Pumpkins right now, actually. They had a new album out, so I don't know if he's worried about it too much. Kenny King yelling at him, well, you might want to pay attention. Ooh, eye rake. A little heel move there from Sheldon Jean. And now, off the post. Kenny King loves that.
Ooh.
Kenny King loving it. So that's how you do it. I don't really think Billy needs to make probably any more money for the rest of his life, Deonna. I think he's probably a multi-millionaire. Rolls out, hangs Nick Aldis up on that second rope. Sheldon Jean wasn't a heel per se, but I guess he's turning into one here.
Hey, good way to establish a character.
Yeah, it is. Aldis takes a couple of right hands. Now he's fighting back. Kenny and Sheldon need a bath, says Aaron. What?
That's a interesting comment.
Yeah, that's yeah. Nick Aldis coming back over into the note, misses. Sheldon Jean moves out of the way now, off the ropes, up, caught, slam down. Nice move by Aldis. 1, 2, gets a 2. Did you see Dynamite last night? I saw the end. I saw the swerve from oh my gosh, what's his name now? Oh, Kenny's manager / friend turned on him. I forget what the hell his name is. Don Callis.
Don Callis.
Yeah, Don Callis turned. Took out Kenny with a screwdriver, basically, and turned on him. He's probably going to be in Blackpool Combat Club. Probably take Regal's place, I'm guessing. I always knew it was only time we were going to get a Tony Khan announcement for another announcement. All this working without an entourage. It's weird. Let's go Magnus. I mean, all this, Don Callis. Yeah, thank you. Oh, he's got it. Cloverleaf locked in. There it is. Sheldon Jean taps. Nick Aldis wins. Never trust Don Callis. Nope. Yeah, the big news coming out of AEW now is that CM Punk is going to be heading that other new show they're going to have. And he wants apparently a feud with Samoa Joe. So that's apparently the news coming out of that. So CM Punk will be, and the reason that, well, this is what I read. I don't know if this is true. I'm not saying it is. But the reason they are doing that is because it keeps him away from some of the people that he was arguing with before this whole big blow up happened. So he's on one show. The people who he was fighting with or whatever are not on that show. So that's apparently what they're doing. All right, here we go. Joe Hendry and Dango.
This is a great pairing, by the way.
Swinger and Zicky. Dango's. He said he gets his first win, and then Santino immediately takes it. Zicky says, "What if it's you?" You think that we believe you? Four of my favorites together. Swinger versus Dirty Dango tonight. I think he's calling Santino. From wrestling? Says you can have a match, just don't call me again. Big pink sweater life, yes. Well, there you go. We're getting. It's my birthday party. Are you coming or what? We're getting Dango and Swinger. Oh, love it. We haven't had a good one of these comedy things in a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. That's so fun.
It's good to see him doing it.
Yeah.
I miss Wrestle House. God, I loved Wrestle House. Wrestle House was so good. Just don't call me again. Yes, Santino doesn't want any more phone calls. Under Siege in 15 days, folks. We will be doing the watch along for that. What day is it on? Is it
It's a Friday.
Friday. Okay, so we're back to the Friday thing. This is Kazarian's interview part 3. Part 3.
That was a great match too, by the way.
The fashionista of Impact Wrestling. Yeah, this was a fantastic match between him and Josh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kaz. If you are new to our channel, welcome. First off, thank you for being here and checking us out. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. We're on the way to 3,800 subs, so thank you for that, and thank you for being a part. Also, please drop a like on the stream for us tonight as well. Those of you who watch after the fact, please do the same. Consider dropping a like on it. It helps us out a lot with YouTube and everything else. And also, hit the notification button to be notified about when we have future content. Nothing else in the way of future content this coming week until Monday, when we'll be back with Jody and Jeff and Dom and Abby's window on Monday. So make sure to join those guys on Monday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we let you know and it's not that, but that is the usual time for the show. I want Frankie's wardrobe, styling and profiling, to borrow a phrase. Watch along party for Under Siege for free, says Hassan. Executive to Impact Plus and Fight Under Siege, the announcement said. Exclusive to Impact Plus and Fight Under Siege. That's not usually the case, Jason. That's on YouTube. So unless you're overseas, maybe. But Under Siege is on that is not a fight one. I'll look it up and see, but I don't think that's true. Oh, we're getting Decay. I don't think that's true. No, it says here you go. Impact Watch Live, Impact Plus, which is the app, Impact Ultimate Insiders, which is what you're all watching with us now, and Fight TV. So there you go. It's available right here. If you watch this with us on YouTube, then you have no worries. You will get it. Because So Good says, Conrad, Decay is here. Is Rosemary with them? I didn't see Rosemary. No, it's Crazy Steve and Tarus. Remember, Rosemary's gone. She's in the undead realm. Father James Mitchell took her. Here are the goons. All the YouTube pay-per-views are. Yeah, that's true. I guess they are for the people who can't get them on YouTube. Wow. Making fun of the fans in Chicago. That's probably not smart. Black Tarus and Crazy Steve. Wow. Who knows what comes back with Rosemary, or if Jessica goes looking for her. If Jessica goes looking for her, then I would think Jessica might be gone and Havoc might return. So you can call them the good hands. I'll call them the a-holes. Music threw me off. Yeah, well, it's all the same Decay music, right? All right. We're going to start out with Crazy Steve. No, I think Bully's just kind of doing his thing on Busted Open. I've heard him on there now. Yeah, I think his run is probably done. They played up the story on. Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
I was just going to say, I know that makes Heather happy.
Yeah, they played up the story a little bit on Busted Open, and apparently they're on speaking terms again now on the show. So yeah, I think Bully's probably out. Too bad. We wanted to get that match between Scott D'Amore and Bully. Tarus all the way up. Wow. 2. No. Kick out at 2. Bully tweeted he had a big announcement on Busted Open. I have not heard. I don't listen to it as much anymore. I listen to the podcast when I can, but I haven't listened to it recently. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out at 2. Bully was appearing in NWA. Okay. Tarus. She's going. Big shot to the back of the neck to Crazy Steve now. Skyler was in the ROH Top Prospect Tournament years ago. I think he made it to the finals against Josh Woods. Bully's been in NWA for months. Maybe he'll focus over there now. Double blows to the midsection from the goons. Takedown here. I can't call them anything else. They're the goons. I'm not calling them the good hands. And now look at this. Doing a little weird handshake. That's a little weird. Ah, now they get their hands bitten. They're not going to be the good hands anymore.
No. Be minus a few digits.
Yes. Crazy Steve not afraid to, do a little biting. Skyler's got him up. Belly to back.
Crazy Steve must not do the catering.
No. He avoids the catering, yes. Nice takedown there. Oh! Yeah, Crazy Steve needs to get a tag here. He needs a Snickers. Crazy Steve forgot to have lunch. Oh, what the heck is Brian Myers doing out here? Well, that must mean that Moose won't be far behind.
I like that they're doing all this, though, with the tag team.
Yeah, me too. Wow, look at that move. Yeah, they kind of need to get that kick started. Pop-up Samoan 1, 2. No, too close. Too close. Dancing Moose. John Skyler and Hotch won the Impact Gut Check contest last year. Won a contract backed up Billy Ray. Brian Myers saying, pay attention to the ring. Oh, Brian Myers took out Crazy Steve. Yeah, but now Tarus has to watch out because the goons are behind. Brian Myers is going to cost them the match. That damn Brian Myers. Not the goons. Oh, come on. 1, 2. Oh, man, the goons. Brian Myers is in league with the goons. Oh, my God. Is there anybody that these two guys don't join up with? I mean, Bully Ray, left. Now they need a new leader, right? So they join up with Myers, that snake. What are you starting a faction? You got Moose, Myers, and the goons?
The Learning Tree Part 2.
Right?
The sequel.
No Surrender from 2009. Brian Myers is a goon. Yeah, he is. When grizzled young veterans leaves NXT, when their contracts ends up, I hope they debut in Impact. They'd be perfect for the tag division. They're Brian Myers goons now. Yeah, apparently so. Ooh. It's so weird to see that 6-sided ring.
Yeah.
Wow, Taylor Wilde.
I think it's kind of interesting that they're showing that before
they have their tag team match.
Before the match tonight.
Speaking of alliances, we have Champagne and Shira. Said it was your fault I was gored. The beautiful people. Ooh, Macklin ends the relationship. The most unprofessional wrestler, yeah. A little more accurate. Champagne Singh says he has an idea. Well, there's the idea, right? Take out Heath.
Yeah. Little insurance policy.
Shira and Champagne take out Heath. Taylor Wilde with Sarita against the beautiful people, Madison and Velvet Sky. Learning tree segments were entertaining. Hope Sam Beal returns at some point. Well, no interference from Heath, obviously, and the match is coming up right now.
People just keep forgetting that he's got kids.
Right? Disrespected, and he has kids. I know. It's horrible. Rhino on his way out. That guy that they high-fived there with the gray hair kind of looks a little. He looks a little like Spence from the King of Queens. That the guy that's in the crowd there. He's always there. He's at every show. The dude is at every show. He's like green shirt guy on WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He's there every time, and every time in that same seat. They come out, they all like high five him and stuff like that. He's always like right there.
No matter where they are.
Yeah. That dude, like, I don't know. I don't understand how people do that. Like, do people work? Like, I don't get how they do that. They just, they're like groupies, I guess, almost in a way, like groupies for musicians. They just go to concerts. That's all they do. Like, I would imagine, I wonder, like, I don't know. Maybe they're just millionaires. Maybe they have the money to burn and they don't need to work. But like he's there all the time.
I mean, I can barely go to the bathroom when I'm at the office. So
yeah, right.
I don't know how people get off this much time.
I don't understand it. Unless, like I said, he just came into money, and maybe he doesn't have to. I mean, he does look a little bit older. He's gray and everything, so maybe he's a little bit older. Maybe he retired. Who knows? Maybe he's rich. I don't know, but he's there all the time. That guy was from Total Nonstop Impact YouTube channel. Okay. Well, whatever he is, he must be doing a lot better than we are. I mean, maybe he's some sort of like reporter for them. And he like kind of a writer or reporter for them, and he hangs out at the shows and like reports on the shows. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Pretty lucky though. A guy with a Carnage shirt on in the crowd. That's cool. All right, here we go. I love Rhino's delivery so much. Yeah, crazy after all these years that Rhino is still around, right? Rhino. They used to do Impact watch-alongs. Well, that makes me feel very much better, James. Obviously, he hit the jackpot with whatever he was doing. This is the main event? No, it's not the main event. It's only 9:13. We got 45 minutes yet. We got the women's tag team titles are going to probably be the main event. Well, I see my Celtics are starting to blow it. They're only up by 2. Tatum has a whopping 3 points. Wow, man. What a choke job. If they lose, man, people are really going to get on him. Yeah, he is. He is kind of like the green shirt guy. Although I don't even know if green shirt guy goes to every show. That gentleman there, whoever he is, he's at every show. Pay-per-views, tapings, every show. Even green shirt guy doesn't do that. Knockouts title match. Yeah, that's going to be the main event. Michael King says he's at NWA tapings too. Well, maybe he's some kind of wrestling reporter then. He must get paid to do wrestling stuff.
Whoever he is, I'd like to have his job.
I would too. I'm a little bit jealous.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, listen, even that that's expensive to do that. Like, not just even if they give him tickets, it's still expensive. You've got to fly to all these places. You've got to travel. Like, that's not cheap. So whatever he does, it must be doing pretty well for himself. Travel is not cheap. His job isn't wrestling, it's something else. Whatever it is, I'm pretty jealous. Just a Fan does the total nonstop Impact post show. Nora says. So that's what he does? Okay. Then I guess he works for Impact, which would make a lot of sense. Rhino's head off the turnbuckle. Macklin comes back with a chop. Macklin in charge of this match up until now. Rhino fighting back a little bit. Throws Macklin in a corner, comes in with a clothesline. Whips him over across to the other corner. Arm drag. Yeah, I know. Green shirt guy was at Backlash. Yeah. Rhino looking for the gore. Is he going to get it? Nope. Very smart. Macklin just leaves the ring. Didn't want to get gored. Rhino follows him out, hitting him with some rights.
Wow. Did Ray Walt say what in the sweet hell?
Yeah, I think he did. Trinity appears at the main event. Maybe. Working on that left knee. They're saying that his left knee was surgically repaired, and now Macklin is just going to town on that knee. Get out of there, Macklin, saying Aaron.
Joe, I'm going to send you what I just had. I'm going to send you a picture of it.
Oh, okay. Seeing AEW and WWE fans at Impact Wrestling shows again, just like in old TNA, where they're spreading about them again. ECW is still Rhino Styles. Bill is a lighting specialist. I just looked at his Twitter. I thought it was lightning, but I had to check. Well, like I said, that would make sense. And I guess he must work for them in some capacity, which makes a lot of sense. Travels with them, I guess. Could be almost like the WWE people have the truck people that travel with them and set up the stages and stuff. Maybe he does something similar to that. I hope Steve wasn't planning to have kids. 2 cover, nope, kick out at 2. Working on that knee of Rhino. People trying to get Rhino back into the match. Red hat guy, green shirt guy. All different colored clothing people.
What if you just started getting people just wearing random shirts like that and all getting front different seats?
Green, red, purple.
Yeah.
How do you take out Rhino's legs? Seriously, even those things, those things are tree trunks. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Rhino with now trading blows here. Now Rhino starting to get the best of this.
Rhino is just a massive human being.
Yeah, he is. Shoulder first to Macklin. I have to confess, I'm surprised that RH hasn't at least slightly crossed over with Impact Talent. Honestly, they have so much of their own people. I don't think they would need to. Not enough to fill all the shows they have. Rhino's going up.
It's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, this is going to be big impact here if he gets it. Oh man.
Oh.
That is a lot.
Macklin bounced like a basketball.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh. I knew Macklin was going to be a good champion. Mm-hmm. I'm really liking what they're doing with him.
This is the better match than I would have thought it was going to be.
Yeah. They're letting them stretch it out a little bit, which I like.
Spine buster for Rhino. Rhino going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Superplex. That was a super duper plex, actually, from Rhino.
Yeah. This is really making Macklin look strong.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Which you need a few of these matches to do during his run, and why not sprinkle in some legends along the way?
Oh, now Rhino, that knee's starting to bother him here.
Yep.
Now the knee gives out a little bit. Macklin now.
Old school heel.
Yeah. Macklin, gore. Look at this. He's going to use his own move against him? He did? Oh, Macklin uses his own move against him and gores Rhino to win.
You know, you want to know what's funny? Steve Macklin doesn't do that very often. Still one of the best out there.
Yeah, man. Well, there you go. Successful title defense for Macklin, just steps over Rhino. Was expecting Macklin to squash Rhino. Yeah, it was a lot closer of a match than I thought it was going to be. For sure. The Rhino is crippled. Yes. People should check out Wrestling Revolver once in a while. You get some matches you may or may not see in Impact eventually. Macklin versus Speedball. There it is. The Under Siege ad for Macklin versus PCO. Of course, to defend that title at Under Siege for Macklin. Macklin has not had enough here. Macklin going after Rhino on the outside of the ring. Going to punish him a little bit more. Unrelated, that convention I'm going to in July in Knoxville, to the Wrestling Talent, they have added Enzo, who just came off an MLW run.
That's awesome.
That's how you do it. Beat them with their own move.
Jake the Snake is coming to Heroes Hideout in July.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Macklin with the steel chair to the injured knee. Wonder if this might put Rhino out of the show for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, and he's just going to continue to hit that. Yep. Yeah, we may not see Rhino for a bit. Might be getting some
For a
time
while,
off.
yeah.
It might be getting some time off.
Man. Macklin just taking it to him. He's got a show. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I just saw that thing you showed me, Jeff. Caramel Fuji apple. Good Lord.
Man, that thing was delicious.
I just looks at, where is that from?
What is the name of this place?
Oh, man. Look.
Swirl Crepe.
Okay. Finally, security's coming down here. He was beating on the chair with a shovel that was wrapped around Rhino's knee. Heath is coming back on a warpath. Support independent wrestling. Those stars may be in Impact Wrestling, WWE or AEW. Keep Enzo away. Mercedes Moné and Kurt Angle are also scheduled to appear. I'm going to try to get Kurt's autograph. Poor sportsmanship by Macklin. This is not a champion. Should not respect. Well, that's what heels do.
Good heel.
This is what heels do. This is unnecessary, says Aaron. Rhino is going to get stretchered out here. Macklin lost his shit.
He did. Yeah, he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, Rhino will probably be off TV for a bit.
Yeah.
Scott D'Amore, you see, going with Rhino now. They're taking him to an ambulance. And they're going to ambulance him away. Scott D'Amore says he's going to see him at the hospital, which in translation means I'm going to see you down the street bar for a few beers in about 10 minutes.
About 10, 15.
No DQ with PCO.
Yeah. Yes.
And PCO is in the ambulance. How the hell did PCO get in the ambulance?
Wow.
No DQ for Macklin and PCO and Under Siege.
Man.
And Macklin went running down the street. Well, there you go. That's Eddie's shovel. Joe Hendry.
Community shovel.
What's Joe Hendry doing? Is he gonna? Oh, I guess he's coming out with Dango. Let's go. Crowd clapping. There he is in all white tonight. Joe Hendry must be coming down to the ring to watch his buddy Dango wrestle, his new friend. Still out of action with that broken nose. PCO went from screaming Eddie, now he's screaming Macklin. There he goes. He dresses like that. He looks like one of those. He looks like one of those life coaches, like the people that wear like all white clothes, like a trainer / life coach. It's hilarious. They made a good team, Dango and Henry. I believe in Joe Hendry, says Brandon. Since so many fans think they know when someone's buried, Impact said, let's turn that around on you.
Hence the shovel.
Yes.
You know, word has it that Steve Macklin is still running down the road.
I think he is, yeah. He might be on the interstate by now.
Yeah.
He had Michael Jordan on the phone. He said, Joe, don't go cut your promo. It's too dangerous. Michael, you might be the expert on shoes, but this is pro wrestling. I want to hear them say the two magic words. Support and motivation for Dirty Dango. So apparently they are friends now, I guess. I mean, he announces him in.
Yeah. I want to see more of these guys working together. That's what I want to see.
This is funny, really. Oh.
Love the fact that his shirt is "Let's Get Weird."
Let's get weird. What the hell was he doing with those kicks? Oh, gosh.
Oh, Swinger.
Johnny Swinger and Zicky Dice. Zicky in the pink turtleneck. Swinger carrying that Road to 50 sign that is still over 50. Does he think he's John Cleese with the kicks? The Swing Man, the three legends. We believe in you, Joe. And somehow WWE let him go. Go figure. I do like the entrance music for Swinger, though.
Yeah.
It's a little 80s metal, and it sounds like, I don't know, little Scorpions-ish. The Swing Man. Go Swing Man, says Aaron. Zicky on the ring, near the ring ropes. And here comes Dango. Dice. Zicky took a swipe at Dango.
Oh,
choking Dango on the ropes is Johnny Swinger. 0 for 51. See, probably soon to be. Yes. Book a Wrestler Sunday, and it's Rhino. I get good at it. Jack. We have no show this coming Sunday, man. It's Mother's Day, so no show this coming Sunday. Next Sunday, perhaps. Henry, quite a unique character, self-centered, narcissistic disorder, megalomaniac, and delusional, yet likable. Nice takedown here from Dango. Is that going to do it? 1, 2,
oh.
No. He did. Dango wins. Dango wins. He's 0 for 51. And Joe Hendry coming in.
He's going to do the reverse Goldberg, isn't he?
You know what I think really this is building up to is that, and there's Diener, I think when Hendry finds out he lied to him, that if he is indeed the one who took out Santino, which is probably a good chance, that then I think they'll have a feud. I think it'll be Hendry versus Dango.
Yeah. Swinger is going to do the reverse Goldberg, isn't he? With the
reverse Goldberg.
The reverse Jade Cargill.
You still have nothing. Says, I have a family. I have an army. He does. He has the hooded men in the yellow. Henry is Scottish, so that should make him a supervillain. Said he's going to feel more suffering than he's ever. Look at that. But his guys are beating each other up. They're beating each other up. They can't do that. That's not good. Now, Big Con, security's in. They're trying to get this under control. But, I mean, his own guys are beating themselves up. They can't be doing that stuff. The design and the yellow hoodie goons.
Oh, Sammy.
Mike Bailey will be participating in the Best of the Super Junior tournament. Yes.
Joe, Sammy was in there.
Oh, Sammy was in with the goons.
Yeah, he had on one. Yeah, he had. Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Speaking of goons, there's Brian Myers. He said, what was that out there? Too tag teamy. Going to be a team and he could mentor the stars of tomorrow. You better get your priorities straight. Oh, Moose not happy about that. Oh, Jeff, there it was, the learning tree.
Yep.
He says he's going to mold him. We all know how that went. I mean, just look at Zicky Dice. I mean, the learning tree.
Man.
Sammy and Rich were in there. Ohio boys cleaning up. Oh, Rich Swan was in there too. Okay. I totally missed that. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Friday, May 26th at 8 p.m. We will start at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time for Under Siege. No DQ now. Impact World Championship match. Steve Macklin versus PCO. Knockouts World Championship on the line. Deonna Purrazzo versus Jordynne Grace. And if Jordynne loses, she cannot get a match for the Knockouts World title as long as Deonna is champion. X Division Championship up for grabs as well with Trey Miguel and Chris Sabin. Number one contender, Moose, Eddie, Yuya, Gresham, and Kazarian. And who did I miss there? I missed somebody. I know the picture went too quick.
Did you get Moose?
I did. Trey versus Laredo Kid next week. Moose, Edwards, and Kazarian against Shelley, Gresham, and Yuya. Alex Shelley was the one I missed.
Yeah, all the number one folks in the number one content. That's going to be a good match too.
Yep. Talk about New Japan. What match do we got? No, Laredo Kid is back. What match do we only have the women's match left? Yeah, I guess we do.
Yep, that's it.
Kenta and Hikuleo. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please make sure to drop a like on the stream tonight for those of you who are here. Obviously, those of you who are not watching along with us but are watching at a later time, make sure you hit the like button for us. It really helps us out. Also, please make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when we have future content. Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa, is on her way out. Deonna Purrazzo. Big matches next week. Trey versus Sabin is going to bang. Laredo Kid, yes. Let's go, Chris Sabin. Hail Sabin. 9 times 9. And here we go. Jordynne Grace about to come out.
I'd love to see them just pull the rug from underneath us.
I like what you talked about before the show started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be different. I'm still sad Sanada left. I am happy that he is the IWGP champion. He deserves it, but I'm sad nonetheless. Deonna Purrazzo in the house. Match of the night. Myers is just Edge's bitch. Yes. Yes. Normally we'd have a commercial, but we do not.
Nope.
No commercials here. The Coven coming out. Taylor Wilde and KiLynn King.
I like their entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. It's cool. But Taylor Wilde really changing herself up, right?
Yeah.
That's a good match set. I think Jordynne Grace and Deonna should be a tag team if she can't wrestle for the Knockouts World title. Double champion for Deonna again.
Yep.
Taylor Wilde getting in the ring. Long live the Coven. Banded, the music competition. There you go. Do you think shenanigans will play here? I don't know. I don't really see how they would. I mean, like I said earlier, the logic.
Trinity could always come out, Joe.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly cost either Deonna or Jordynne like in paying attention, maybe, and then they end up losing because of it. Will they coexist? We'll see. KiLynn King and Deonna Purrazzo to start out. Off the rope, shoulder block. Neither goes anywhere. Duck under. Jordynne, wow, nice takedown. And an arm drag.
Wow. Deonna's just so good, man.
Yes.
Just great matches every time she's in the ring.
Yep, no doubt. Deonna and Jordynne is like Undertaker and Kane, but the Sisters of Destruction. Ooh, okay. Jordynne and Deonna working together. Cover 1, 2. Taylor Wilde now. Get tagged back in. Good teamwork here from the Coven. There's a cover. 2. Nope.
Man.
Jordynne Grace gets sent over into the corner. She's in the wrong corner. Another tag in. Here comes KiLynn King back in. Working on Jordynne Grace. Shoulder blocks here from Taylor Wilde to Jordynne. And now KiLynn King with one coming over with some force behind it.
What a chop. That hurt me.
Couldn't quite get it. Shoved KiLynn King over to the far corner. Here comes Jordynne. Knees to the back and the neck. She comes again. Elbow into the corner. Jordynne Grace getting fired up now. Up on the second rope. 1, 2, no. Kick out. Still hoping one day Taylor pulls a tarot card out. Someone says, no, I was thinking the 7 of clubs. How AEW let Kylie slip through like that all the time they had her. Deonna Purrazzo now knocks KiLynn King off the side of the ring apron. Now with a headbutt into the turnbuckle. Ooh. KiLynn King caught Deonna, slammed her down onto that ring apron outside.
Ooh, another chop. KiLynn is just, ow, that hurt.
Yeah, KiLynn's pretty impressive. It's good for all companies, especially Impact. Yeah, not every company should stockpile rosters. True. Yeah, true. KiLynn Impact is a great decision. I can see her being Knockouts champion. Nice move there. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2 by Deonna. King and Taylor remind me of Fire and Dawn. Yeah, Jordynne is costing Deonna here by coming into the ring. The referee forces her out, and they're double teaming Deonna Purrazzo in that other corner. Boot to the throat by Taylor Wilde.
Deonna might not take too kindly to having to take this beat down.
Look at this, distracting the referee, getting away with it.
I'm surprised Ray Walt or Tom haven't said, did Taylor use one of her cards or some kind of spell to get the referee, because they keep talking about him.
Yeah, it's true. Right hands from Deonna. Knee and then a kick to the back. Little gesture over at Jordynne Grace. KiLynn back in. They are really working over Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah,
Great teamwork.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Mm-hmm.
Great teamwork.
I was just going to say that.
Columbus, Ohio, getting against all odds.
Oh, there you go. And finally, Deonna gets out of there. Jordynne Grace now is in. KiLynn King up, driven into the ground with a spine buster from Jordynne Grace.
Ooh. Wow.
Holds on to the ropes. Kick to the face by Taylor Wilde. And just got tossed outside to the floor.
That was an awkward landing, too.
Yeah, it was. Oh. Double team on Jordynne Grace.
On the ring apron. Oh.
Now look at this. Again, more double teams. Jordynne Grace up and over. With a kick to the midsection now. Puts her up on the top rope. Smacked in the face. Jordynne going up. Oh. Uppercut.
Uh-oh.
Jordynne's got her up. This is not good for Taylor Wilde. Oh.
But can Deonna come back in and neutralize KiLynn?
Nope. Save made by KiLynn King. Deonna comes back for that. Jordynne Grace ran into Deonna Purrazzo. 1, 2, no. Knocked Deonna off the ring apron. And basically now it's just Deonna. Well, Deonna's out on the floor. It's KiLynn now with the double team again. Allows the referee not to see what's going on. Coven are going to win. 2, 3. Yeah.
We got it again.
Yeah, we did. Jordynne Grace took out her own partner, which will lead to some more bad blood against with those two. Yeah, you gotta hand it to the Coven, man. Coven looking good.
Look good.
Yeah, they really do. And now they're just gonna beat up on Jordynne here in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh. Look who's coming out. Trinity's out there.
Oh.
Trinity comes in immediately, taking out Taylor Wilde all over her with right hands, but now KiLynn King pulls her off. Trinity reverses. Oh! KiLynn King gets dumped and goes out of the ring. Now Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace Goes out to shake Trinity's hand out in the middle of the ring. So there you go.
There you go. Maybe that's a future team.
Could be.
Telling you, man, the Knockouts division is so freaking good.
Yeah, man. Just keeps getting better. That suit is the best, says Aaron. Clean finish, good match. Trinity for the save. Can't complain about that. Crowd loving it. And that is it. John G says much better. Well, there you go. Yeah, it was kind of typical, right? Kind of what we thought it would be with that, with the ending there, but that's cool. Of course, Trinity, comes out to the ring too, and that was big to see her do that. First kind of in-ring stuff we got from Trinity. All in all, new CEO for Twitter. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I can't say that I was a big fan of Elon's run at it. Didn't really do much for me. What did you think of Impact? Solid show. 8.75 got a run. Good night, everyone. Good night, Heather. Let us know what you all thought of Impact tonight. I'm keeping an eye on my Celtics here. They're up by 5 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. 9 out of 10 says Dylan. Still looking forward to her match. 8.75. Solid show. Trinity for the save. Trin packed, says Aaron. Obviously a fan of Trinity. 9 out of 10 says Aaron. All right, Jeff. What did you think of tonight's show, man?
I thought it was a good show. I think it was maybe like a step down from previous shows. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Right.
But I don't think we got as much this week as we typically do. But that could be for several reasons. And I think that we're starting to see some of the cards for next week come out. So they're going to build up to Under Siege. So I think this was a 8.75 for me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think it was like, we've been getting some, and again, it's hard to do that every single week, right? It's hard to do that, especially after the buildup of the Trinity stuff last week. It's hard to always come up with, big time 10 out of 10 shows. It was entertaining. It was a good show. And I'm going to agree with Jeff here. I think it was an 8.75 for me too. I would say that it not on par with last week's, but again, it's hard to constantly live up to that kind of a thing with so much expectation and everything for the show with Trinity last week. I think it would have been hard to come up with a 9, but good stuff. You saw Brian Myers continuing the learning tree. Rhino gets beat up by Macklin, which leads to a no DQ match with PCO, which is going to be fun. So a lot of build up to Under Siege, which we, should be expecting with the show only a couple of weeks away. So yeah, absolutely. 8.75 for me. Some backstage stuff that went on. Of course, the stuff with Dango and Joe Hendry is hilarious. Zicky Dice, of course, and stuff like that, getting involved in that too. So I love that too. I think that's cool. I love the backstage stuff. I love the promos from the back. Hey man, I want to tell the Insiders team thank you. Thanks for covering Impact Wrestling and being good to your community. Yeah, well, thank you, Conrad. Listen, Conrad, you're a good dude. Conrad's a great dude too. Check out his channel. If you like AEW, Conrad's on top of that. Go give his channel a look. It's everything pro wrestling, obviously, as you can see in the chat. If you like Impact, if you like the AEW, he does a great job with that. Does follow-up shows for their Dynamite, does follow-up shows for their pay-per-views and stuff. So go check out his channel. Conrad's been a great friend of our channel since we started.
Absolutely.
And yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much, Conrad. Appreciate that, buddy. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us for tonight for Impact. Thank you so much for sticking around and checking out the show. Again, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Make sure you drop a like on the stream for us tonight. We'd really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we've got future content. And again, nothing for us for the weekend, nothing tomorrow. SmackDown is canceled for tomorrow. Nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. We'll be back with Abby's Window on Monday. And again, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there. Those of you that are moms that are in our community, those that, of course, like Jeff was saying before the show, their moms are still around. Make sure you give them a call. You talk to them and stuff like that. Make them know that you love them and you care about them. And for those who have lost their mothers, of course, very, very difficult time and a difficult day. But yes, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms. So such an important part of everybody's life. So that's it, guys. Really appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming out and watching us for Impact Wrestling. We are here every single week, every single Thursday, and every single pay-per-view. So please come out and join us again. Have a great rest of your night. Please be kind to one another. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you for our next show. Good night, everybody.